Yo, 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 welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Born Away, y'all. Hey, man, tonight we got one of them ones, but we got one of them ones with us, boy. We got one of them ones. We sit here with a legit lockdown corner, man. My guy was definitely born to win. I'm talking about a DB that will strap you down, man, and run circles around your ass. You feel me? I've been watching my guy journey, man, since college days. My guy came into the NFL and immediately impacted his team, fam. He previously played for the Indianapolis Colts, where he left an outstanding mark, catching INTs everywhere, breaking passes up, making big time plays, man. I'm telling you now. When I would see the ball thrown at my boy, I already knew what the results was going to be, man. That's the type of dude we talking about. You feel me? Straight up. Despite the situation my guy went through, he capitalized big time from it, man, where he's not signed with the Philadelphia Eagles. I just want to thank my boy for coming on and chopping it up with your boy, man. Hey, a warm welcome to Isaiah Rodgers. What's up, my boy?
Appreciate that, bro. Thank you for having me, my boy.
Yes, sir, man. Good to have you on here, man. How you been, though, man? How you feeling, my boy?
Good, bro. I've been living, man. How you?
I'm doing good, man. You know, taking everything one day at a time. You know, getting to that money, staying out the way, taking care of the kids. My boy, you feel me?
Got to.
Straight like that. Straight like that. You back, my boy? How you feel, man?
I'm back, bro, man. It feel good. You know, the real deal is coming up now with training camp, but I went through OTAs with Philly. It felt good to just be back in the building, bro. Other than that, I feel straight though. You know, it feel good to be back.
Yes, sir, man. I just want to tell you, bro, that I'm proud of you, man. For those of y'all that's watching, man, that don't really know, man, me and my boy, man, we've been DMing each other, man, and keeping each other motivated and locking in with each other, you know, since college and stuff like that. I just want to let you know that I'm proud of you, my boy. You capitalizing the league, man. You know, you're a good family dude. You inspire many, my boy. Tell me, man, where you originally from, bro?
I'm from Tampa, Florida, so
Tampa?
you know how the Florida boys get. So.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Hey, that explains your speed right there, my boy. That explains your speed right there. Hey, man. So tell me, my boy, growing up, what's one thing that you remember that you're gonna always remember that you'll never forget? Growing up as a kid, my boy.
Like a play or just life?
Anything in life. Growing up as a kid, what's one thing you remember that you'll never forget?
I'd probably say my first experience. Had a Super Bowl. My cousin played 2008 or 2009, 2008 season. But I'd probably say that I got a Super Bowl and I got a ball from Ryan Clark with the Steelers at the time. So probably that was like my big football moment.
Who your cousin had played for back then?
He was with Arizona. They lost to the Steelers.
Okay. Damn, that's a good memory right there, my boy. Hey man, so tell us, man, what's some little struggles, you know, you went through as a kid growing up?
Easy. 2013, lost my dad. I was at my best friend crib playing ball, chilling, basketball. Got the call. My dad was he was rushed to the hospital. I don't know if it was a crazy conversation. My sister called me crying. Couldn't really understand it. So I was vibing. So I think just dealing with that at the time, I was 15, first day of summer after my freshman year. You know, just starting to understand the game of football and just trying to just make it out. You know what I'm saying? I think just being there, that right there alone, right there, just changed my whole, you know, aspect on life. So I'd probably say that's the main thing that I've ever been through, like that just pushed me to keep going.
Yes, sir. What had happened? Like, if you mind speaking, what happened to your pops?
Pops was shot by police during that time. I think 2013 police brutality was crazy that year.
Yeah, man. He was in Tampa?
I was in Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Brady.
Bro. Mm-hmm. Damn, man. That's I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That right there that's hard, bro. Because I lost my father too, man. But I lost my dad to health issues, bro. You feel me? My dad was dealing with congestive heart failure, and he passed back when I was in college. You know, so you know, and that hurt alone. You know, but at the same time too, I also lost my older brother. You know, to gun violence, and that tragic death, bro. That ain't nothing to play with, man. You know, that's super powerful, bro. We're gonna push forward to your NFL career, fam. Coming into the NFL, man, what's one thing you would say you struggled with the most?
Probably the hardest part was the transition from college, being at UMass, and not really like understanding everything I thought I knew at UMass wasn't good enough for the league. So like the receivers I went at UMass at the time, to me, they was great receivers. You know, shout out to them. They, you know, we put in work every day. Then you get to the league and you going against the the elites of the elites with Phillip Rivers throwing the ball. So just everything different. So everything I had learned there, thinking it was good enough for the league, the transition was hard. Then it was COVID year, no OTAs, no summer training, none. It was just straight to the season. So I think that's probably the hardest transition, just trying to like hurry up and understand the game and how fast it was going. And
so you ain't even really too much get a chance to like kind of get acclimated into everything. You feel me? When you came, you had to like kind of get right to it.
I'm still learning, bro. Like everything I learned, you know, no more till you get to the league.
Yeah. Hey man, I just want to give a shout out to that boy Isaiah Rodgers, man, and Amari Jackson, man. I saw you grinding with them boys heavy, you know, as he was coming into the NFL too. You feel me? Shout out to them boys, man. How would you say being around them and grinding with them, you know, receiving all the knowledge and stuff from them, you know, how would you say that has impacted your game?
It helped me get a step kind of like on the other DBs coming out because they already been in the big league, so they know what teams want to see, what teams don't want to see. So kind of just picking their brains with Amari. You know, he's a guru at what he teaches, and he's a receiver. So I pick his brain to understand, why receivers do certain things. Then Dominique been in the league 13 years, so he already, he know everything that you need to know. So really just understanding, how they view the game and just trying to like pick their brains and put it towards my gameplay and just like, just make them proud. You know what I'm saying? They've seen me since I was 1 year old. So just keep going.
For sure, man. It's always good having somebody that, has been there, done that, that's as close as, Dominique, you feel me, and Amari, and, being able to, they being a phone call away and them actually being hands-on with you and, giving you all the extra, advice and, stuff that, like you said, some of the other DBs probably wasn't getting for real. Feel me? And if you can remember, bro, what was the one play that happened, where you was like, damn, man, I'm in the league now. Feel me? Like, good or bad though?
I'm gonna go bad. I'm gonna go good. It was week 4. Yeah, week 4 my rookie year. We played Chicago. No fans. It's quiet. We winning or whatever, but we played against Nick Foles and Allen Robinson at the time. We in cover 2. They threw the ball right to me, bro. I'm like, oh, this is easy work. Allen Robinson.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this motherfucker caught the ball. So I think that was my moment. I'm like, I make those type of plays, and it's just like, okay, so this real deal. I ain't even jump. I was like, it's too good to be true. It's a pick. You know what I'm saying? And I think the next week was when I scored my touchdown against Cleveland. And that was just like my welcome to the NFL, like 2 week span. Just bad and good. So those definitely my top like.
And then you talk about against Cleveland was when you had the kickoff return.
Yeah.
Man, boy, that play was crazy. Boy, I remember, I was on my Instagram. I see the play. I'm like, no, that's boy is sick.
Rodgers as he straddles his goal line. Rodgers has him day late up the sideline. Rodgers still going. It'll cut back. Rodgers breaking free, and Rodgers will score.
That was lit. That was my go-to moment right there, though.
Yeah. Man, I heard you speaking on the Cleveland touchdown, even when you ran the kickoff return back. Man, I heard you say in the interview before that you take pride in special teams, because at any time you can change the game. Feel me? I felt like a lot of young boys don't really understand how important special teams is, man. You feel me? Walk us through that play, if you can remember when you scored, kickoff return against Cleveland.
I know right before that, Phillip Rivers threw a pick 6, and he was mad. Phillip be snapping, but he don't curse, so everything he say just like smooth, but you don't know he mad or not. So he just went to the sideline, threw his helmet, and I ain't never really talked to him in a motivating way, but I went to him and I was like, bro, we good, like we got you. And I was like, damn, I ain't a vocal leader like that, but I don't know what made me say it. And then I had a few before that I was just like showing that I could really like break one right now and then. I remember Odell Beckham DM'd me before that. He was like, bro, don't be running no kick returns backs. And I told my cousin, I'm like, bro, I gotta run one back now. So I think once they kicked it, I think that was the one we knew we changed the return to that. And I was like, I think it's gonna be the one. And I don't know how, but it just opened up. And then my boy used to tell me make a small hole, a big hole. Then went from there.
So all the young boys that's watching though, you feel me? That's in college, and that's not in college. Tell them like, how important it is, special teams is, if they want to take it to the next level, or just stand out.
I think it became important to me coming out my last year. A lot of people go from college, 4 or 5 star, 3 stars, they play one position and they play one position in college and they think they're gonna play that one in the league, you gotta learn it, early on to understand like the concept of it. And at the end of the day, a lot of people use special teams as that's their job to make the team. You know what I'm saying? So I pride a lot because I love field goal block. I like to try to make sure the team don't get another point. I like to change the game in punt return, kick return, and gunner reps, the key blocks, anything like to help the team. And at the end of the day, you ain't gonna go in there and walk in people's building and just be their go-to receiver, be the number one guy, because it's just that's not the reality of the game. It's a business. At the end of the day, you gotta make your way up there. So I think just understanding that you gotta do whatever you can do to get on that field and play multiple positions, that keep you in the buildings a lot. And actually not just play them, but you gotta really like study it. Like people just go out there, they're an athlete, they can play it. You gotta understand the rules behind it and stuff like that too. So you really gotta just lock in on them.
Yeah, for sure, man. And you definitely had said something big right there, man, when you said you got to understand it, man, because there's some things, special teams, that I ain't even really know. Like, you feel me? Like, it can get so strategic, and like certain things and how certain plays go. Like, it can, like, when you do certain things, bro. Like, we watch. I ain't gonna, like, I mean, was at FAU, bro. We had watched some play. I forgot what game it was, bro. Where a dude, I think it was a punt or some shit, and the dude had like. He ran and got out of bounds and like grabbed the ball or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but when he did it, coach was explaining it to us, and I'm like, "What the hell?" You feel me? Like that junkie. So that's why my point. You feel me? Touching on what you said, like it can get real strategic, man. So studying special teams and actually knowing what you're doing instead of just going out there just running. That junk get serious, man. That junk get serious, bro. Man, running the 4-2, bro. God damn, boy, you got them jets, fam. You was to retest your run right now. What you think you running, bro? I seen in an interview where you was like, you feel like you right now you're fastest. And I feel like I heard you say that in one of the interviews.
I'm gonna be real. I ain't saying it. A lot of people hit me up about that, and they like, some people think I was faster back then. Some people think I'm faster now. I know for sure I jump higher now than I did back then. I jumped a 40 vert. So a lot of things that my athleticism I ain't never experienced. Like I'm more quicker and twitchier now than I ever been. So I say the training I've been doing, if you give me like 2 weeks, not even, I'll probably get a week. I could easily get a 4.2 again, but it probably 4.2.5, 4.2.6.
Yeah.
I definitely, cause I'm gonna beat that 4.2.8 just off the mental part. Cause my start, when I ran that, bro, I was with my homie Ike Brown out there, and he was trying to go 4.3. He went 4.4, but we just had like a crazy lift day, like full body, everything the day before. Yeah. And I was done, like body hurting. And I ran that with a hurt back. Right now I'm good. So
yeah. Do you feel like being as fast as you are, bro, you feel like they help you play more comfortable? Knowing that can't nobody really outrun you for real?
They do now though, because back then when I first got the coach, I was like trying to show I was fast in every rep. You know what I'm saying? And as a DB, you can't move too fast. You got to know when to use that speed. I think the best part about mine is I never show my full speed until I need to, and nobody know I'm fast until it's time. So I had to learn to control my speed and know when to use it. But it's never been a time where I'm like, oh, like it's been some times I'm like, oh shit, this nigga moving. But I trust myself enough to go ahead and get on my horse and keep on going. But I finally learned how to control my speed, so that's why I think make my game a lot better now. Yeah,
for sure. Take it back to when you was playing with the Colts. What's the one play, that's the most memorable to you, that you'll always remember?
Picking out Tom Brady easily.
The reason Scotty Miller jumped inside. I said,
before we go. Maybe not. Brady going deep. Looking for Scotty Miller. Intercepted. Isaiah Rodgers.
Hey, I had that question in there too, bro. Picking up Tom Brady, bro. How that felt? Like, how was that feeling, bro?
It was just that was my opening moment where I'm like, bro, God is real. Because I was with my family before the game at the crib. It was a 4:30 game, and I just been with them early, and we prayed in the living room. And I think my nana prayed at the time, and she was just saying like, "You gonna pick out Brady?" And then my mom's birthday, everything was just made for that moment, and I picked him off at the same yard line where my mom was right there in the stands. So it was just like that was made for my moment. Brady ain't have to throw that ball. He usually wouldn't throw that ball. And it's something about it. My homie Kenny, he told me, he was like, Scotty had one back up because he a guru in the film room. And I'm thinking he gonna run spray out. He told me back up. I said, "Oh, this that play bet." So I just started running. It just came. It just came right there into my arms.
God damn, but that was crazy, bro.
Yep.
I was just watching some of your highlights the other day, man, and I seen that play, man. I say, God damn, bro. You feel me? I say, picking off TB, man, that's major, bro. That's
Oh yeah.
major. Hey, on game days, man, what's something you like to eat, bro, on game days?
I'm a pasta guy, whether it's a night game or morning game. I gotta eat my pasta. If it's
Yeah,
like a 1 o'clock game, you gotta get up early. I still eat pasta in the morning.
yeah.
Like I ain't eat nothing else other than that. Some little chicken breast or something, but I gotta eat my pasta.
Okay, for sure, for sure. Let's move on, my boy. Not going into context, let's kind
Yeah.
of touch on the situation that happened with you and the gambling. Going through
Mhm.
that whole process, what was going through your head, that was helping you stay motivated and stuff.
Bro, my kids, bro, like
Yes, sir.
I was investigated in February of 2022. So I knew about it. My agent knew about it. Like we was cool. I still went to OTAs. So by the time it hit media, I was already over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing that I never put my head down. I never was like mentally drained or nothing. Like I went to, of course, to a psychologist and all that stuff, and I was meeting with therapists and all that, just just keep myself level-headed. But I was never a point where I was like down. I ain't had no bad days. Like I just continued to be me, bro. My kids kept me going, and I know no matter what, like I knew I was gonna find my way back in, and I knew that never, of course, made no mistake like that again. But I think
Yes,
it was my kids. Like they weren't here, bro, I probably would have lost it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I was straight, bro. Like I was chilling.
Yes, sir. That's good, man. That's good. Speaking on you saying that you was gonna find your way back in, man. How did you and the Eagles, come about?
The Eagles and Colts had a joint practice. Then they had a preseason game coming up, and my agent called me and was just like, "The Eagles want you," and I'm like, what you mean? So then I'm confused because I'm suspended. So how this gonna work? But
Yeah.
he was like, "They want to sign you." Like so just knowing that a team was willing to like take that risk, like man, we trust that whatever he do this next year, training wise, he gonna come back in a great shape to fulfill this roster spot or whatever. So knowing they believed in me, bro, that just motivated me. I didn't have to sign, and I could have waited to free agency, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna go to a team who ain't talking to me right now. So I'm going to a team who actually want me and believe in
Sure.
me. So I easily was like, hell yeah, I'm finna sign it. And why wouldn't I want to be with the Eagles? So
Yeah. For
here
sure,
now.
man. For sure, man. I love to see it, man. I love to see it, man. Y'all hearing it first from Isaiah Rodgers, man. But
Yep.
hey, man. So I saw where not too long ago, bro, you got baptized. You feel me? Let's talk about that, man. How did you feel? How did that feel? And what led you to get baptized?
I was having a lot of conversations with my pastor back home in Tampa, and I always was thinking like that I had to be like perfect or get like exclusively right with God before I ever got baptized. And he was like, "Bro, you just got to start. You just got to go through that journey." So I think my main motive when he finally told me like, "Bro, you got to start somewhere. Like God don't expect us to be perfect. We always perfect when we don't need God." You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I think it's time to me to just actually give myself up, because I was trying to do everything my way. I was trying to, go about it. Like, then I realized I wasn't praying enough when things was good. I was only praying when it was bad. So now I'm like, I got my apps. I be praying good and bad. I thank God for the bad and good moments and stuff like that. So now, I just wanted to get a lot closer to him and finally just be able to like say yes to God and actually give myself away. So I think that's my main goal, and just be a better person.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. How could you say, like, right now, how different do you feel, now compared to before you got baptized?
I just say the main thing for me is I'm more connected now. Like, a lot of things go on throughout my day that I just start to like experience, that I'd be like, if I ain't go through that or gave myself away, it could have been worse. You know what I'm saying? So like, just even like for driving home, car accidents, or just avoid a little split second moments throughout your life. You'd be like, bro, like, he really watching over you now. So I think ever since then, my life just, it's been smooth. It's been bad days and things like that, but I never shy away from it. Just keep my full faith in him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's major, bro. You feel me? I'm happy that you got the opportunity to get baptized and got the opportunity to get closer to God, bro. It's always greater to get closer to God, man, and pray and stay grounded through Him and stuff like that, man. It's always great. But let's push forward, my boy. 2 years ago, man, in week 17, when the Raiders tried to go up top on you with Deshaun Jackson, he's smiling. Hey, with Deshaun Jackson, man, you came up with the INT, bro. What was going through your head after realizing you just went up and picked off the ball against Deshaun Jackson?
We're down at 3. Carr fires downfield, looking for Deshaun Jackson. It is picked off. Isaiah Rodgers with the interception.
So a lot of people don't know that was my second time that year playing against him.
For real?
Because he was with the Rams earlier that year, I believe.
Yeah.
And he got released and then he went there. I played him twice that year. And that's my dog. He lived in Tampa and stuff like that. Well, he living at the time, no more. But I always tell him, like, bro, I'm a receiver at heart. Like, him, Tavon Austin, like, with my go-to highlights. Like, I just want to be like them.
Yeah.
And then, so my cousin Chris, he got Deshaun Jackson jersey. So I used to literally just be Deshaun Jackson full time. So I used to talk to him a lot pregame, like, man, when the returners go out, like, bro, you don't know how much I want to be like you. So I used to always tell him, like, my dream was to, like, make a play just to say I made a play on Deshaun Jackson. And then that was another moment where I was like, damn, this motherfucker fast. And he took off. I'm like,
yeah.
And then just another play just fell into my hands. And I was like, gotta accept it, man.
Got to. I know that's a play right there, bro, that you'll never forget. You feel me? I know that's a play you'll never forget, man. I don't think people understand, like, the kind of player that the Eagles is getting, bro.
I think this time it was Isaiah Rodgers who comes in there and makes the tackle on Bourne. And
play by Isaiah Rodgers. Watch him on the outside 34. He comes in, gets that hand in, nearly gets an interception.
Get on the sideline. 4th down.
Tried a little stutter move and
for the corner into the hole. He tries to gun it in there, and Isaiah Rodgers makes that. He's fast, skilled at taking the ball away. He doesn't practice.
I don't think they understand, bro. You cold, bro. You feel me? Your love for the game is still strong, and most of all, bro, you still young and you fresh. You feel me? What's a receiver, man, that you're looking forward to guarding this upcoming season?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't learn. I just had this conversation with my trainer today.
Okay.
Whoever the receiver is in week 1, that's who I'm just ready to get back out, bro. Like, I learned not to look too far ahead, because then you look at week 7, then you forget about all the people you get in week 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next thing you know, you get toasted in weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
you're supposed to week 7. So I say whoever they got over there, Green Bay, whoever's out there, whenever I get out there, that's what you're looking forward to. But if you look at the schedule, it's a lot of great receivers on there, so it's gonna be hard.
Yes, man. I'm excited to see you back out there, man, and doing your thing in your element. You feel me? And leaving your mark. You feel me? Let's speak on fatherhood. How's the father life, man, and how did that impact you, bro?
Man, it's lit, bro. It's like you finally got a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always trying to figure out when my dad passed, what's my why, and then I got to the league. Like, that was the only thing I ever told him I was gonna do was go to the league. So after that, I'm like, now what? I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got no goals. And I always told him I'd be a great dad. So I think now that I finally got kids, bro, they just like they give me reasons to still do childish stuff, just to still be a kid. So I could go and bounce out and stuff. So they just motivate me, bro, to just like keep going and knowing everything I do is like for them. So I ain't got then I got a reason. People be like, oh, let me hold this, let me hold that. I'm like, nah, I got kids. So I got an excuse every time. So
yes, sir. Hey, did it like wasn't your first kid? You had twins, right?
No, I had
2
kids 2 months apart.
Okay, so that's fine. Okay, I thought it was twins at one point, but damn, how did that feel, bro? Like having them back to back like that almost.
It was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard. But I found out about my son the night before San Francisco game. Then I found out about my daughter the night before the Jacksonville game. So it was all right before the game. So
yeah,
it just motivated me for both of the games. So it was never really like a time where I was like, dang, this training. Of course it's gonna be hard when you got 2 females going through hormones and pregnant and things like that. So of course that journey was a lot difficult and a lot hard. But now that they're here, bro, everybody good, we all good. So none of that matters now. It's all about them, man.
Yes, sir. That's a bless. Just from watching your very first highlight, to now, how could you say your game, has changed since you've been out,
Bro, I be still watching my stuff on YouTube now. I'm sorry, but people think it was good highlights. But the plays was made. But when you know yourself, you like I catch the Devontae Adams clip that went viral. Like I pick six that. You know what I'm saying? So to the world, it's great technique, great rep. I'm like, nah, dog. Like I don't like PBUs. I hate them. I want to pick the ball up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I look at my highlights now just to study my old self to just try to certain things again. But it's definitely a lot of improvement to be there.
Yeah, I was damn so finna ask you that next question. Being that you have been now, has you taken that time to study yourself and study all the old mistakes that you probably made and stuff like that? That's great, man. From now, being with the Philadelphia Eagles, how you liking the team? Since being around the team and stuff, how you like the team?
Great guys, bro, and not even just because they all ballers. Like we got some dogs in the room, dogs on the team. I say just off the field, the conversation we have in our group chat, like we willing to do things off the field, like taking team trips and things like that. We even connecting with the linemen and the D line, the receivers, so everybody cool. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just like the corners talk corners, receivers talk receivers. So everybody, it's just a brotherhood there, and I can definitely keep on rocking with this crew.
Yes, sir. So, what's something you want the Philly fans to know about you and the team for this upcoming season?
I'm hungry, bro. Like you got somebody ain't have football in a year. Like it's personal now at this point. It ain't nothing in between. It's all up to me now at this point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. That's what I love to hear, man. I'm excited to see you play, bro. I'm glad you back and better than ever. You're a good guy, man. Stay humble, my boy. Stay hungry. Keep being the father you are, my boy. Keep God first, man. It's only up from here, my boy. It's only up from here, man. Hey, bro, give a shout out. Give a shout out to all your platforms, man.
Man, Instagram, Isaiah Rodgers. TikTok, I think Isaiah Rodgers. My Twitter is Rodgers_Isaiah because I don't know if somebody had Isaiah Rodgers already. Yeah. Other than that, you just type in Isaiah Rodgers, probably should pop up anyways. But
for sure. I know that's gonna probably pop up.
I gotta get my YouTube jumping, but I just be on Instagram, TikTok.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you for coming on, man. Hey, y'all stay locked in, my boy, for this upcoming season, man. He about to show up. He about to show out.
Appreciate it.
Man, be safe, my boy. Hey, man, y'all heard it first from Isaiah Rodgers, man. Appreciate it, man, for coming on, my boy. Stay safe.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, my boy.
All right.